It's not an imposter. You're not a criminal. So therefore, they understand that you are a saintly person. You're a missionary. And also, when you say, "I'm a monk. I'm not a salesman." Don't worry, I'm not a salesman. It's also important because they know that doesn't cost them anything. So okay, I can spend a couple of minutes at the door. It's not someone who's trying to sell me something. So you say, "I'm not a salesman, I'm a monk." So people, they become peaceful and cool, very tranquil. And they can spend a little bit of time with you. And then you say, "I'm from the Hare Krishna monastery or temple, and we are visiting people around. Every year we visit this area to bring this message of peace. We're giving out some books to the people around in the area about the law of karma, how to become peaceful in life, and how to understand God, who we are, where we come from, where we go. Don't worry, we're not selling them. We keep saying that. But karma, what goes around, comes around. So it's similar, like the line you use in the street. Then you put the book in the hand and check it out. You can tell them, have a look at it, and you show some pictures, and then because you are in their territory, you can ask also some personal questions if you want. You spend a little bit more time door to door than you do in the street, because door to door, if you make them feeling comfortable, and they could take 2, 3, 4, 5 books, or even one set of books. So you spend a little bit of time, but for them to receive a variety of books, you have to go in a little bit into their personal life. You have a children, like that. And then, sometimes you pull out a Krishna book, say, "Oh, look, something interesting, it's stories for children." And you can see, they teach how to become obedient. You can show the picture of Nanda Maharaj, asking Krishna to bring his shoes. And you see Krishna carrying the shoes up on the head of Nanda Maharaj. You can see how many parents, they would like their children, to carry the shoes of the father on their head. Usually you serve your children, but here, these books, they teach children how to be the servant of the parents, which is a very ancient Vedic behavior. And, you make them feeling, oh, there's some culture here, there's some good, there's some education for my children. It's true, I say you do so much for your kids, but, they don't really realize that they're supposed to be the servant of the parents. And children nowadays, they're a little bit selfish. They take from the parents, but they don't reciprocate. So these books, gives the education. So you flatter a little bit the parents like that, and then you can introduce a Bhagavad. Is your husband at home? It's something nice for your husband as well. You can give a Bhagavad Gita, something that relieves the mind from stress. If he works very hard, you could see here, don't work too hard, don't work too little, don't sleep too much, don't sleep. You can show a few things. You got time, to spend with people. And then, are you a good cook? That's what we use. You can give a higher taste. See, look, this book, it teaches you how to cook food in goodness and frees you from karma, bad karma, like that. So then you could give, like a package of books. You can get a nice variety of books. And it doesn't matter if you are a new devotee, if you are initiated, non-initiated, if you are a congregational member, or if you are an older devotee. You can present any books you want, as long as you have the tool of the basic preaching. So you can introduce, nice variety of books, and then afterwards we don't sell them, in the shop of the temple. Usually this one, is 15 pounds, and this one is 10 pounds, and the highest is about 7 pounds. But because we are reaching people, but we just ask for a donation. If you can give, like a 20 for the lot, or whatever you can. Some people they give more, some people they give less, like that. And in this way, you could get good donations. Sometimes they could give very big donations, £50, they could give £30, and you give as many books as you can, a nice variety of books, and take as much time as you want, if they're favorable. Door to door, remember, is different from the street, because there's a potential they take big variety of books, and there's a chance they give you big donation as well. You can get very good donations. And then you give some prasadam as well. If they take the books, you give a prasadam and you give a leaflet. I'm sure South Street has got some leaflets of the temple. You say, you read the books, enjoy the prasadam. Then if you become attracted and if you enjoy these books and you want to know more about us and about these books, please come and visit us at the temple. There is more to know. And you give a leaflet as well. So if they don't take the books, then you give the book. If they don't take the variety, then you give the book. Just process of elimination. Okay, keep this one then. This and this. Then if you say, oh no, just keep this one then. Give Bhagavad Gita. If they don't okay, keep the hiatus. If, like Krishna says, if you cannot do bhakti yoga, do karma yoga. If you cannot do karma yoga, do jnana yoga. Don't take everything back in one go. Because sometimes you have to try to convince them. Just be friendly to people. Usually, if they keep in their hands 3 books, very rarely they give them back, and they say, "I'm not interested." But if it does happen, then you take 1 book. Say, all right, just keep 2 and not 3, or just keep 1. Sometimes they get put off a little bit about the donation thing, but it's give and take thing, isn't it? They will understand. At least you're not selling them, but you're giving them the freedom to choose how much to give. So, sorry, can I have a little bit of water, please? So it's important. Okay, it's here. Yes.
Is this a good water?
No, I'm sure it is, isn't it? It's okay. So the secret door to door is to be friendly and have a nice smiling face. Don't be miserable, and always be in the mood of giving. Make them feeling that you're giving them something. Then if they don't take any books, then you leave them the prasadam. If they don't